Hey folks, Squilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. So as we've learned in the last few attacks, it's pretty clear that invaders are not overwhelmed by a door. I could just seal this off completely, although you can see here there's some damage. They actually tried to burn through this wall before they decided to go for this door. What I'm actually going to do is this. I'm going to go and put a wall bit right over here. Of course, if these were metal walls, it would be better. I'm going to put a door there instead, which is nice kind of in the middle. We're going to encourage people to come through this door. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a line of sandbags right behind it and a gun right there. So as soon as they open the door, they should start to get shot. Enough of the space here that I think if there's a grenade that lands by the wall and blows it apart, it shouldn't hit the turret, and that'll be pretty good. Seal that up. These guys are currently offline. Yes, indeedy, not using any energy. Research on our geothermals is about halfway. Nerhesi is now doing a lot of research, which is going to be good. I mean, we're still only 3 people. Having a full-time researcher is a little bit harsh, and I definitely shouldn't have built the research lab. Well, building it early doesn't really make a difference, but I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up that any research was going to happen earlier. Just because with 3 people, it's hard to kind of justify that kind of thing. But at this point, I'm all right. We can go and mine out there. There's a little bit of steel. Whoa, just the one tile. Thank you very much. There we go. Go ahead and wait. Still no one is idle. It would be nice if all that metal that's outside would get brought into our actual base. We did finally get some wood brought in, which is nice. Because I like having stuff nearby so that we don't have to worry if... there we go, a little bit of metal just got delivered from there to there. Just because we have it inside of our base, we can respond to things. For example, if we get attacked and we've got metal in our base, we could respond by building a turret somewhere, defensively. That needs to be hooked up to some power. So let's do that right away. But we'll also toggle the power off as well. Food situation is great. Our little potato farm is doing a fine job. We still haven't done any hunting. We've got some plants we can gather. We've got plenty of little bushes and stuff inside of our base that we could gather from some extra food if we wanted to. We've got a handful of meals. We've got some food being refrigerated. Yeah, tons of potatoes in the fridge. And they'll last forever. They hardly need any refrigeration at all. In fact, maybe I'll go ahead and save a little bit of power and target the temperature of 8 degrees and see how long they will last then. We're down to 20 days storage there. And on the cooked meal with some venison, buffalo meat, potatoes, and venison. That sounds delicious. 5 days duration is more than enough. They're going to get eaten like way, way faster. In fact, I should probably, you know what? Let me turn off the power completely. So the temperature will raise to about 30 degrees indoors. Just because outside it's 34. So it'll raise up indoors over time. And I suspect that it's going to be fine. I mean, the meals should all be eaten within a day or so. Or tell you what, I'll leave it on, but I'll leave it at like 18 degrees Celsius. I don't want it to get scorching hot in the room, but other than that, we're going to be fine. Yeah, see, 3 days it'll last in there. It's fine, who cares? It's like leaving a pizza in the oven so you can eat it later, or tomorrow, or next week. It's fine. It's good for you. You heard it here first. So, I was going to set up a second kill zone over here. What's this? Detected an escape pod crash nearby. If anyone survived the impact, they'll be badly wounded. Okay, where are we? Doug is definitely hurt. This is just northwest. I'm going to grab, I'll grab M, or no. I guess it doesn't really matter who I grab. NG it is. NG is going to come over here and rescue, well, capture Doug. Capture. It's an interesting take on the idea of rescuing. But we're going to put them in our prison room. We're going to treat them well. We're going to treat them well. We're going to feed them, give them medication if they need to. And we're going to convince them that they want to join our little empire. So this is our prison room. I'm going to click on Doug. He's pretty badly hurt. I will say we're going to try to recruit him. We're going to give him medicine. He's going to get fed. He's going to get medicine. It's going to be fine. Let's check his stats. Male space refugee. He is, he's fine. Can't do social, can't do cleaning. Because he's a rugby player. Apparently he's too male or something. He can't clean. His melee strength is really good. We actually might just have him knife people instead of having them shoot. His shooting skill is not particularly good and he has no passion for it. But mining, construction, he's got a passion for medicine actually. Once we recruit him, we'll probably turn on his medicine skill. He won't start off very well, but he will skill up. Trade ship is passing nearby. Lindstrom Securities bulk goods trader. M is going to be trading them. Nerhesi, stop your research for a sec. Let's go and see what the trader has to offer. Would buy some of our medicine. So he'll buy our medicine for 19 bucks and sell us more medicine at 53 bucks. Pretty harsh. On the other hand, he will sell us steel, plasteel. He'll sell us most other things for what's apparently a relatively cheap price. There's something to be said about buying a bunch of steel. Right now, we're not really hurting for it. Plasteel is interesting because we can make some somewhat more powerful, like, weapons and things like that. Some blocks for construction. Well, we may as well just take the steel for that. A little bit of extra fruit. I'm tempted. We're good on steel right now, and I certainly don't want to sell the medicine. You know, it actually might make sense for me to go ahead and buy 2 units of medicine. It's really expensive, but we're using a fair amount of it, especially if we're treating Doug over here, who's pretty badly hurt. Yeah, he's cut and bruised and all that. M is treated. He's only got an 18% chance. Is Doug? Oh, M I turned on because of things, didn't I? Turn off M's piloting. We'll get Nerhesi, or you know what I'm saying. M's medicine. Nerhesi will do it. He's got a much better chance of proccing a good quality, 62% instead of 18%. So good quality heal. There we go. Doug has been treated. He's been bandaged everywhere, and and poorly managed in his torso, which is I think what M did. So he's technically our prisoner, but we're gonna try to convince him that he's got to join our side. Sanguine, natural bonus from sanguine trait. So he's usually pretty happy, which is nice. He's got a spacious interior. It's lit. He is wounded, he's imprisoned, and he is urgently hungry. Now, people should feed him. I don't know what everyone's doing. Sleeping. Oh, delivering food. See that? Eating a simple meal and sleeping. So he's just hungry because everyone was asleep. But he's actually going to get a fine meal. Well, not a fine meal, a simple meal. He's going to get an acceptable meal. Meanwhile, Nerhesi is going to try to convince him to join our team. Mood's going up considerably. We failed to recruit him to only 28% chance, but I believe that will go up over time. What the? Fault in electrical circuit has caused a short circuit. We lost a whole battery's worth of energy. Oh no! There is okay, there's a fire, so people will go and do that, except for ones who can't do anything risky. Oh, for crying out loud, and we're gonna get attacked. Okay, they are preparing. So we've got a moment here, because if we take a look at our path, our power's cut off to our guns at the front because of the fire. What are you doing? Are you even trying to go to bed? Beating fire out. No, you're fine. You can eat. Yeah, you're burned all over. Son of a bitch. Okay. I don't know if there's anything we can do to make these fires less dangerous. And in all this, where's M? M is asleep. Fantastic. So, both of our people have just been pretty severely burned. M may be someone who can't... Yeah, he can't do firefighting. M. He's like, well, I did it once. I got burned. I don't want to do it again. And the speed will keep varying because you can't fast forward during combat for some reason. Now, I don't know where people are coming from. Just for preparation, I will set that up. Although they're not on because they're not powered. Oh, they're down at the bottom right. So almost certainly they will attack this gun here, which we will turn on, and which is what, not powered yet? Oh, no, don't. No, you're not actually built yet. Son of a bitch. And you'll also be hooked up to the wrong thing. Okay, we need to almost change the priority on stuff. Can I force these people to wake up? If I recruit them, and then unrecruit them. Oh, they're hurt. They're in the hospital. Shit. Oh, this is fucking amazing. Okay, pause. Grab everyone, recruit everyone, go and stand behind here. We're gonna get so many injuries for such a stupid reason. Oh, and they're already through. It took them no time. We're gonna have to set up some metal doors here or something. I'm so mad. I set up this gun 100 years ago. Someone's already dead. Oh, are you kidding me? This is gonna be the end of my thing? They're trying to kidnap who they can, then leave. At least NG with her cataracts can't miss at this range, right? Oh, we got one. Okay. You are going to rescue Nurhesi. Thank God. I was afraid he was dead. And capture Ian, the botanist. We might actually gain someone else. Now, it's possible Doug will be fighting with Ian at some point. That can happen. This guy's dead, right? He is dead. We'll unforbid various weapons. Tons of injured people. So NG over here is in shock. He can't do anything. NG, your first priority will be doctoring. Doctor first. What are you doing, NG? Oh, you're still drafted. There we go. Undraft you. Oh, shit, there's a fire. Listen, NG, I don't care about that fire. That fire's not going to spread. Probably? You know, grass can burn. That might be a thing. First priority is doctor. Just basic doctorings. Looks like she's done that. Second priority, I'm going to turn the warden back on for her. I want to keep these people fed. And that's all. We're going to go prisoner. They're going to get food, and that's all. We could try to recruit. I don't know how good her skill is. No longer get medicine. Tell you what, difficulty recruitment 78 versus 30. Oh, we should just execute this fucker. Anyway, I won't do it yet. I'll just leave him there for now. Maybe we can sell him to a slave trader. Oh, Nurhesi can't walk anymore. What happened to him? Okay, his legs are just burnt and cut. Presumably he can be healed. Where's Engie? She's asleep. Is this really the time? I realize you're probably super tired. You're somewhat tired. You're pretty hurt as well. What do we got? Trade ship is nearby. Combat supplier. Executive offer. Someone's passing by. I'm going to have Engie go ahead and try to call the trade ship, just on the off chance. Listen, you have medicine for a much more reasonable price. Look at this. Instead of spending 50 silver per, we could get some weapons and stuff. Ian! Oh, we can't sell you. Damn. Wish we could have sold him. Power armor. Frack. We're going to get an extra 4 medicine here. I don't think... Well, I could sell some extra guns. Doesn't tell me how many I've got. See, let's sell... Oh, this is what they have. This is not what I have. Apparently I don't have any extra guns to sell. That doesn't seem right. Maybe it's just where they're stored. Or something of that nature. But yeah, we're going to pick up some extra medicine. Oh, we need these people to survive and be able to walk. Poor quality. 0% chance of good quality. Son of a bitch. An inventor visiting the colony. Yeah, she's never going to be able to treat all these injuries. Torso slightly impaired. Like, they're all poorly bandaged. Engie is infected in her left pinky. Well, there's no one who can doctor for her. Is that the same ship? Combat supplier? Oh no, there's another one. I think the first was Moish. I might be wrong here. Or they both sell the same. They're both combat suppliers. Yeah, it looks like they both basically sell the same stuff. Engie, what are you off to now? Oh, fuck, the fire is spreading. No! Alright, I gotta turn on her firefighting again. She's just gonna burn to death. For some reason, she seems to be doing a slightly better job than last time. We're gonna lose our entire food supply. Apparently, okay, stomping out fires on wood is apparently not so bad. Having the power cables burn is very, very bad. Oh, M's up. He's feeding himself. Oh, M's the one who can't fight fires. Oh, thank God we put the fire out. Oh, shit, that's so good. Alright. M, you do doctoring. I realize your doctoring sucks, but Engie needs a little bit of help. Or you could go to sleep. That's fine, too. People are visiting the colony. I wonder if I just sent them silver, could I get some extra help right now? That would be so nice. Let's go ahead and reset up this power conduit. And, you know, these walls would be nice to get going, too. which we probably have to do. Everyone's coming through, they're like, whoa, what happened here? Listen, everything is poop. I'm not going to reset up the air conditioner. We have plenty of food in storage, which is good. M is treating NG. So M is slightly better at treating people than NG is. I'm going to go ahead and turn, or sorry, yeah. I'm going to turn off NG's doctoring again since she's so incompetent. She did get up to skill of 3. But NG has horrible eyesight. Like, you can't trust her to do that. I wish I knew she had cataracts. I don't remember if it was on the initial screen. Or has he failed to recruit Doug? Oh! And Ian died. Good. Now, Doug is still getting love, right? Gets medicine if he needs it, which he probably doesn't. Nerhesi is up and running. Excellent. Good. Okay. Get those meals flowing. We'll have to rebuild this wall. We might not bother getting the door. Well, no, the door buys us time. I do like that aspect of it. We could just put a metal door down. That might not be a terrible idea. Let's switch to... Tell you what, we'll go to auto doors now. Steel auto doors. And that will require power that reaches down to there. And then, how much steel do we have in the bank? Quite a bit. So I'm going to rebuild this wall as steel. Since people tend to like to attack there, it seems like a good idea to respond to that by rebuilding the steel walls. Plus, you know, then they can't just burn down. And that counts for something. Of course, this area here is all rough limestone, so there's no grass to burn here either, which is nice. Oh, all this power over here is out. Oh, right. We got to get these conduits going again. Like so. Now, one thing you can do, I don't know if this improves your behavior or whatnot, you can have separate power networks, and there may be reasons to do that. Or you can have redundant power networks, which, for example, here might be a good thing. Sort of a redundant main loop in the middle of my base. I have no idea. So we're failing to recruit Doug, but we'll get there eventually. Who's our best talker? Nerhesi, best social skill. We'll go ahead and explicitly turn off the talking of everyone else. Nerhesi will get in there at some point. If we look at the thoughts, mood is improving. Convinced by Warden. Every time you do it, it goes up more and more and more. So hopefully we'll get up to the point where she's happy. Ugly environment. Cabin fever. Yeah, it is messy. I will give you that. We could probably turn on cleaning again. Well, I don't want Nerhesi to do any cleaning. Critical... What? Severe illness. NG. No! You're sick. It's because of your infection. Extreme infection in her left pinky. Now, we could amputate the left pinky. In fact, I will do that. We could amputate her eyes as well because there's a problem. Let's amputate her pinky. Sorry, Ness. Listen, NG, I feel terrible, but it's got to be done. If you get gangrene and infects the rest of your hand, it's going to be awful. Anesthetic? Anesthetic. Really? All right, Nerhesi, don't F this up. It's just a pinky. All right. Pinky was removed. It's fresh. You got a bleeding rate of 100%. Because the finger was just taken off. Actually, yeah, her health is really, really low. Nerhesi's going to come back. Or actually, M's going to come back. M? Really? Isn't Nerhesi like the one who's good at everything? And M is kind of shit at doctoring? Let Nerhesi do it. He cut it off, he's got to fix it. There we go, removed. Alright. Not bleeding anymore. Oh, her health is set to low because of the anesthetic effect. That's why. It's because it's a whole body status over here. She's going to be fine, you guys. She's going to be fine. Mysterious blight destroyed all my crops. Excellent. We still have 222 units of food in stock right now. We're going to be okay. We're going to be fine. Now, so I don't... Oh, I guess... Oh, it's because it's set to critical, isn't it? Because it's important over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this to preferred. So now they'll prefer putting food in here so it's available. Ah, I get it. Okay, no, that's fine. That is totally okay. Good, all right. Got that figured out. So there'll be the option of using the nutrient paste dispenser again. Just in case we're ever in a situation where there's no cooked meals because, you know, people are too busy, they're not going to have to revert to raw food. They'll still be able to use the nutrient paste dispenser, Meanwhile, we're about 3/4 of the way to getting our geothermal. Remember how long ago we started talking about that? And at some point, we're going to have to crack open these ancient cryosleep caskets. I have no idea what's going to happen when we do that. I'm really, really concerned. Oh, I can turn these guys off. We still failed to recruit Doug. Damn it. 28% chance, and we failed a lot. Theoretically, you know, our mean time to success is going to be what? Like, after 4 tries? Something like that? I don't know. I can't math. Nerhesi, convince him. Convince him. Convince him. Convince him. Or her. Male. Yes! We've recruited Doug. Welcome to the party, Doug Winger. With your skills that you have, including research. Boom. All right, overview. Another firefighter, which apparently is going to be important. You have passion for doctoring, if I recall correctly. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We got our factions. Oh, people have traits. Everyone hits the dark swords. You're actually not terrible at being a warden. We'll go ahead and assign that just in case it comes up again. Researching is fine out of 5. I don't suppose you have passion for researching, do you? No, you don't have passion for it, so you're not going to skill up that fast. But there we go. All right. Hunter lacks weapons. Doug is flagged as being a hunter, but doesn't actually have a weapon. Do we trust him to have a weapon? I think we do. What is this? This is some sort of spear. We'll give him a pistol. Yeah, Pila is like a spear. I think I'll build an actual set of weapon racks as well at this point. We want to be oh, we're missing a lamp in here. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and drop the... I don't see why they would have to be steel. Wooden weapon racks. There you go. We'll put one in everyone's room. I don't want them out in the open because people who come in might go and just like raid our weapon racks, which would be bad. Look at all the blood in here. Just awful. You can't clean, right? No. Okay. I guess we'll have to put cleaning back on Nerhesi just because no one wants to clean. I mean, I can understand. There's blood all over the place. Life kind of sucks. And do we have our parka? Is there a way to tell just like what all our items are? I don't think there's a quick way of doing that. Just wonder if there's a parka just kicking around. Got some various chunks. Research is going. The fact that we now have 2 researchers means it's that much more likely to just get done. You know, someone will just pick that as the job. Someone's finally idle. Trade ship has passed by. The Sulite Company. Exotic goods. Listen, Doug, I appreciate your research quite a bit, actually, but you're nearby. So they will sell me a variety of things for reasonable costs. Do you sell a prosthetic pinky? No? That's too bad. Growing neurotrainer. One-use nanotech trainer device is inserted through the orbit of the eye and releases nanomachines into the subject's brain, quickly improving their skills in a specific area. What, is it at random? Oh, growing, crafting. Ah, a lot of money. My God, I do not have an industry that can do that right now. But we're going to hopefully be able to start shipping out some silver. The other thing I could do is actually mine out this box of silver over here and give me some spending cash. No, there was someone idle, but there's no longer anymore. We finished researching the geothermal. Okay, yeah, we do have to set up another research. We could set up some better firing rate on our gun turrets. Mortars, lob shells, long distances over walls sounds pretty goddamn good. Shipbuilding basics. Start researching more advanced shipbuilding technologies and eventually build a ship to escape the planet. Oh, I guess there's the win condition. Nutrient synthesis. That's just the nutrient paste dispensers are less costly, but it's not huge. Carpets make environments pretty. Fertilizer pump. Yeah, farmable soil anywhere, including underground. Pneumatic picks. It's a lot faster mining, which is very tempting. Hospital beds. Increase your chance of successful medical work. That sounds incredibly useful. Machining, disassemble dead mechanoids into usable metals. I experienced a mechanoid once already. It was awful. Electric smelting. Extract metals from slag chunks. Oh, that's cool. There's cryosleeps and the hydroponics, which will... we don't really have that much mountain to dig in. If we were playing a really mountainous map, that becomes a lot more tempting. I'm really tempted to get the gun turret cooling right now, but... Or the mortars, or the hospital beds, actually. Stone cutting's pretty good. We've got a lot of chunks that we could convert into blocks and use that and save our metal for things that actually need metal. I really like that idea, actually. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then I'm going to go into my, my power screen and build a oh, I have to mine that out. Okay, we can do that first. to make enough room for the actual geothermal thing. I don't think we have to go that far over. I think that'll fit. But when we do have another one over here. So we're going to have like crazy amounts of power now. It's going to be awesome. I could actually, if I wanted to, I could do something like use this geothermal simply to power my turrets. Have them on their own network. I don't know if that's good or bad. But it's a thing. Do something like that. Maybe put a second turret over here. People keep jumping in right over there. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Another set of sandbags. Another gun right here. Bam. Say hello to my little friends. And we never did build our defensive structure over here, and I feel like I'm going to want to. Doesn't seem to be where people spawn from, but they might. So we'll do it like that, make it hard for them to sort of walk around. And then just twin guns. Pew pew. And power circuit. Hook up the door, because I think it is a powered door. And deselect that, but then it's going to take a lot of metal. Oh, it's going to need its own batteries and stuff. I probably shouldn't derp around with this stuff, should I? Because I have no idea how it actually works. Cancel. And cancel the disassemble? Cancel the disassemble. Okay. No disassemble, Johnny 5. More batteries, though. And while our batteries are doing okay, and they will have permanent geothermals, I will feel much, much better if we have some backup battery power. Buildings that need power, that will happen. Given time. How's M doing? Why are you so poorly? You have a stab scar. And you're missing a kidney. Wow, this is so Dwarf Fortress now. M is missing a kidney. We can probably get a replacement kidney. We can get replacement livers anyway. We must be able to get replacement kidneys. How's our food situation? Food's actually getting a little bit low. We do have some extra people, so we might go through our farm goods a lot. We did have a crop that failed, but it might be a good opportunity for us to go and flag a few things to be hunted. Meat's back on the menu. Hunt that turtle. Where's the deer herd? Oh, there's an eclipse. Well, it's a good time we finally got our geothermals up and running. Another boar over there. Okay, that'll be pretty good. Eclipse has begun. So yeah, all of our solar panels are going to be kind of going to poop. So hopefully this will get up and running. We do have a little bit of power still in our batteries, which is good. If we got attacked right now... Oh, that's hunting. I'm like, oh my god, we are getting attacked. Bet you killing that turtle's hard work. Especially when you got cataracts. Poor Angie! Has she hit it even once? Oh, injured, yes. Just once. It's a good thing there's no ammo in this game, because Angie would be burning through so many bullets. Oh, yeah. Alright, this seems like a pretty good place for us to put it in another cut. We are surviving somehow. I was sure we were completely boned. But somehow we are still going. Everyone's very busy. It's not going to be any idlers in a while. We've got a ton of things queued up. Meat getting butchered. We got some food sitting around in there. But again, we do have... No, we don't have the higher priority here. That's true. I think they will go over here, grab some of that food to cook it, though. So it's not the end of the world. And these will eventually fill up. In fact, I think they're both kind of full. Exotic goods vendor has left. All right, yeah, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. And oh, there's steel over there. Yeah, we should mine that and then rebuild the wall. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.